Higher Awareness Psychology, or HAP for short, is really based on a fairly simple concept. If you look back at history, how society was 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, and compare it to today, what is the big difference? What has caused all of the progress that we have seen over the past centuries? Well, it's simply that we have a higher awareness today than people had in the past. It doesn't mean that we just know more intellectually or scientifically. It means that we have a greater awareness of how everything is connected, how everything is affected by everything else, and that is what has created the progress. So we can say that the driving force behind human progress is a raising of our awareness, individually, collectively, however you want to see it. So doesn't it stand to reason that as part of this process of raising awareness, naturally there's also going to be an increased awareness of psychology, what psychology is, what it means for you, how you can learn to master your own psychology and therefore improve your own life. And of course, this is what you have been seeing happening over the past several decades. Not only has there been growth in what we would call traditional psychology, but also in what we might call alternative psychology, where new ideas, new techniques, new tools, new therapies are coming out. And some of these new therapies that are coming out are they're kind of a little bit superficial because they promise you a quick and instant result. And higher awareness psychology will not do that. It will show you that you can change your psychology. You can really change any aspect of your psychology, and this will improve just about any aspect of your life. But it takes work. It takes a certain dedication. It takes a certain knowledge about what to do, what to look at, and this is what higher awareness psychology will give you. You'll find it for free on this website. So basically the idea here is this. When we grew up, most of us, we were not given any we were hardly given any knowledge of psychology, what to do with our psychology. But the reality, and this is what HAP will describe to you, is that, of course, psychology affects every aspect of our lives. There's nothing you do that isn't affected by your psychology, because what is happening in your life right now, even as you're watching this, is you're having an inner experience. There's an experience taking place inside your mind. And that experience depends very much on your psychology, what is happening in your psychology, even in the subconscious mind. So by increasing your awareness of how the psychology works and how you can use tools and teachings, practical tools and teachings to change your psychology, to heal your psychology, to raise your awareness, you will be able to improve every aspect of your life. And that's really what HAP is all about. It is simply driven by people who have found the tools and teachings that are presented here, use them to raise their awareness, and they want to pass it on to others. And it's done for free. There is no hint here that you should take advantage of this. If it doesn't resonate with you, find something else. There is many other tools and teachings out there. And of course, if you have benefited from or think you can benefit from traditional psychology, by all means use as it well. It is not the intent of HAP to criticize traditional psychology. But there is certain limitations to traditional psychology, including that it's quite expensive. And so HAP is aimed at presenting you with something you can do on your own. Now, that being said, there are, of course, people who have such severe psychological problems that they require the assistance of a qualified professional. And this obviously cannot be provided on a website that's for free and that's not directed, not working with you personally. So you need to evaluate for yourself. Are you in such a serious condition that you need professional help? Then hopefully you will be able to find that help, and definitely it's recommended that you ask for it. But HAP is aimed at those who have psychological issues that they can deal with on their own, and you will be surprised at how much you can improve your life by taking advantage of the teachings and tools that you find on this website.